Regan Slaymaker for International Boxing. It's a pleasure to be joined by Eddie Hearn. Eddie, I mean, we were talking at lunch, we were having lunch exactly where fight camp was. It's a bit special here today.
Yeah, it is. It's just good to, obviously it's a great feeling at this place 24/7. It's home, it's our HQ, it's so many other things, but yeah, fight camp was a special moment here. And anybody that comes for meetings sort of says, oh, I remember fight camp here, you know, and yeah, some great memories.
Definitely, I think it's a bit mad for me. I was watching those on the telly as a fan, and now I'm here working. It's a bit crazy, mate. We are here for kind of sort of media day for Opetaia, Thompson as well. With the whole mess with kind of the IBF, Richard Riakpo and things like that, Jordan Thompson has been given an opportunity and he's taken it with both hands.
Yeah, a wild opportunity. I mean, you know, we thought he'd have to have a couple more fights to get this chance, but he's a very good cruiserweight, punches very hard, he's a great athlete, and Opetaia's dangerous. You know, he's #1 in the world, he's Ring Magazine champion, IBF world champion, and beat Bradis with a broken jaw. But it's a great fight between two big punching cruiserweights, and I'm excited for it, and a massive chance for Jordan Thompson.
Definitely, I do want to touch on, you've got Angel Fierro next week. I was just talking to Frank Smith, he's nicely sat in the world rankings as well. How far can Angel Fierro go, providing he gets a win on next week?
Yeah, I think he's ready. You know, I think after this one, he's ready to jump into those big fights. He's working on the mandatory position for the WBO, ready to roll the dice. He's very exciting. He's going to be in great fights, and I think if he wins next week, he'll be there or thereabouts.
Definitely, mate. We'll look forward to seeing it. I do want to touch on kind of, I think the question on everyone's lips is a potential fight between Conor Benn and Eubank Jr. Obviously, is there any kind of update that you can bring us, or is it still kind of going through those processes with the board, Conor?
Yeah, not really even the board. We just decided we're doing it, and you know, we're sitting down. We spoke to Calla. They want to do it, Eubank wants to do it, Ben wants to do it, and it's time to make it happen. So early stages, nothing to report, but that's definitely the plan for December.
Perfect. There was supposed to be a show, obviously, providing if Cyrus Patterson won the other day, but great win by Conor Walker, but that show does kind of leave a headline slot free. Do you have any update on that November the 11th?
Yeah, we're working on it. I mean, there could be a big fight for Pat McCormack there, headlining, and maybe even do the Conor Walker-Patterson rematch as well on that card, and we've got a lot of big northeast fights ready to go, so it's still the plan to be in Newcastle on November 11th, but we're going to announce that event next week.
Perfect. I do want to touch on something that kind of the EBU kind of posted, that the fight between Gavin, Gwynne and kind of Marcelli has been placed back onto purse bids. Is there any update of what we expect from Gavin?
Yeah, I mean, that was a fight we were discussing for September 30th in Cardiff. Obviously that didn't happen, so it's gone back to purse bids, and we may end up, you know, I like a fight between Gavin, Gwynne and Gary Cully. You know, we're exploring that as well, but obviously Gavin Gwynne wants to fight for the European title, and we'll see how that plays out.
Definitely, well, I look forward to seeing that. That's a great fight. And obviously you've got a stacked schedule. I don't think we have the time to go through all of it today, but are there any particular challenges, obviously, doing such a busy schedule?
Yeah, it's not even just the fights, it's like the press conferences. I mean, next week, we're in Tijuana, then we're going to Orlando, but in that we'll have 2 press conferences on the West Coast that week. So it's like staying there, then go back to Orlando for the press conference, then go back to the West Coast for another press conference, then fly back for fight day in Orlando. Then we're going after Orlando to New York on the Monday for another announcement, and then fly back for September 30th week, and then we're on to Sheffield, and it's just literally non-stop. But you know, I've had 3 weeks of no shows. I'm ready to run now till Christmas.
We look forward to seeing it, mate. And also, I asked Frank this question. Outside of the main events, what's kind of one undercard fight across all the shows that you're looking forward to the most?
I'm looking forward to Harper against Brackhouse. I'm looking forward to Chev Clark against Vasil Ducar. I'm looking forward to Sandy Ryan against Jessica McCaskill coming up as well. I'm looking forward to, I know it's main event, but Pacheco against Caceres. I'm looking forward to potentially, like I said, Gwynne against Cully. Loads and loads of fights, and looking forward to as well the development of our young fighters. I'm really happy with where we're at with our young talent at the moment, and looking forward to seeing them come through.
Perfect, that was my final question.
Cheers, mate. Good to see you.
Cheers, you too.